And now I have come to find out that Ari Williams is this African-American attorney from Inglewood who has this wonderful, proud history of fighting or advocating on the behalf of the underserved, people who look like me, African-American men, and people who will be oppressed by the system, people who wouldn't be able to get a decent representation. Ari has worked very diligently, has gotten her degrees. She has gotten her degrees, and she is a beautiful, bad black woman. I am not mad at her for none of that. She has a legitimate record of helping people in the Cook County court system. And this is what I am challenged with, though. And I, once again, knew nothing about her. The only thing that I knew about Ari when I first ran about her is that this picture here was posted online. Bam. This picture. Ari Williams said, basically, I'm picking the jury right now, y'all. But yes, charges have been dismissed. I could only be in court, couldn't stay to see them released. My clerk is there. For me, my co-counsel Brandon Brown is also there. That's the only time or the first time I'd ever seen or heard of Ari Williams. And what blew me away, and I'm going to give y'all the facts again, and I'm going to try to move fast for attention span purposes. What blew me away is that I had not run into her any other time during the time that I was getting or leaving my home to go to the airport, to go to Chicago for this very same family. And if you all watch my post, as I said in another video, I'm going to say it again. We were working and advocating so damn hard. I was blown away when I found out that these people were actually sitting in jail for 6 days on record. On record, this is fact. I want the fact checkers, not the emotional people that's going to be mad at me because of the video. This family was sitting in jail for 6 days. When I found about it is when most of the world found out, is when the video was released. I think that the video was going to do whatever the video had to do irregardless. However, when you all call me messy, I want y'all to understand that my quote-unquote messy appearance has validity to it because people have learned throughout the years, Jedidiah does what he says. And so while I was sitting at the airport on my way home to Chicago, which I do also have a residence, on my way home, I was on the phone, and the first person that I talked to told me, you need to look at the page of a woman who I also did not know, named Cassandra Greer. These are facts. I called Cassandra Greer. She answered to my surprise first call, and the fire that was in her voice, I said, I don't know you, but I do know about the discernment and the fact that I got a prayer life. You're the one. I said, you're the one that I need to talk to. She had all the understanding, all the facts. She laid it out, and this woman was committed. This family must be released. So I then told her, I'm going to do everything in my power. I'm going to now back her up because it was very clear when she laid it all out, she already knew the direction that we needed to go. I then went into prayer. I felt in my spirit, this is not going to be handled as usual. Look on my page. Fact number 2, I put on my page, Carlisha will be released. I put it on my own, so she'll be released by the end of the week. Hadn't even talked to anybody. I got on live. The video is still on my page. I didn't know shit before then. I got on my page and I started to make phone calls. One of those calls was to the Chicago police. And when I called them, they were audible. You can hear the Chicago police on the phone with me. I told the police, or I asked the police, what the hell is going on? Why would y'all do this? And the police, as it's still quoted in the video, said, the state's attorney's office never agrees with us. We did not file charges. The state's attorneys did. Thank you for the direction. So then I got off the phone. The last thing I said, I need to know who is the detective on the case. I need to know what are the findings on the case. That is the first thing that I did that had any legitimacy to it, and it's on a live video. Got off of the live video, started making phone calls. I started to make phone calls to my people who I know would back me up. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. By this time, I had now spoken to Denitra, who is the biological sister of Carlisha Hood. I then talked to her and what she was doing while driving to the city of Chicago. And she was making sure every damn outlet in America had that video. She sent it to the Shade Room. She sent it to Media Takeout. She made sure everybody, that sister was fighting like something that I ain't never seen, all while on the road trying to get to her own sister. That's the next person that I saw in this situation. Then I made another call, Camilla Williams. Camilla Williams had a relationship that only Camilla Williams could call. While Camilla was calling that person, I was calling the brass of the Chicago police. When I called the Chicago police brass, I said, I want to know the findings of this case, and I need to know it now. They started to give me the findings of this case, And then that's when I would come back on and say, oh, I got the tea. That's the headline of the video. The video is still up. I laid the case out as I understood it from the Chicago police. Still at no point in no time had anybody official or unofficial tell me that there was an attorney named Ari Williams on this case. So the next thing that happens, I was getting ready to get on the plane. I got on the plane, and while on the plane, I got a text call. It's urgent. My response was, I cannot. I called every person that I can think of, and this was our promise to them. If, in fact, Carlisha Hood is not out of jail, we guarantee you're going to have a problem come NASCAR time. I want y'all to listen to me. I want y'all to get it. And I want y'all to hear. Ain't no other motherfucker gonna be able to come on this video and lay out what they did and be telling the factual truth. I asked, is there an attorney that is representing this family? This is something that you and I can FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. Was there an attorney that filed an appearance on this case during the bond? No. She has no counsel representing her. Ari Williams, with her representative, saw that this case was what it was, just like everybody else did, and wanted to run the hell. Kudos and good job for them. They went down utilizing her law credentials that you can get once you become a bar-approved lawyer and go into the jail, went into the jail, met with the child, met with the mother, and took a picture. Took a picture. Now, this is what I was then told when I spoke to the family before I got to the city of Chicago. That they had an attorney who was willing to represent them for $70,000. They didn't have the $70,000. The attorney then told them it didn't require the whole $70,000 up front, but that there would be a retaining fee, and this attorney already had the contract. That makes sense. Have the contract drawn up, get your retainer fee. Nobody got no $70,000, but they did not have the money. They did not have them. You do have to file an appearance, baby, before the court, Kenya. So anyway, they didn't have the money. This lawyer reassured them, I will represent you all. And basically, y'all just got to get the retainer. We didn't have the money to go fund. It was not even moving that fast because if y'all want to be honest, most people didn't know if they supported Carlisha Hood or not. The public was still whooping her ass based off the narrative that the media gave. So when I got on there and I started talking my talk, now everybody wanted to have a second thought because then we done went and got the facts. I got the facts from the police. Cassandra dealt with the family and basically organized everything, making sure that we knew how to move. I then gave those facts to her. We got in touch with Camilla. Camilla was already talking to the people she had a relationship with, the only people who had the power to make a real damn move. Then I got the call when I finally was able to land. That call, let's go. That call was, we did it, it's done. I will never get on any platform and say that I did anything extra besides call the police and got the facts or the detective's name that was on this case and then threatened the city that we were going to stop NASCAR and anything else that they had moving on and demand that that family immediately be released. And I said my specific acts to every official. I got everybody's number. I called every official and I called everybody I said to be on standby because of this one fact. We may not be able to get this tried in the court of public opinions, but based off of the look and the perception alone, y'all are victimizing victims, and that boy, at the very least, needs to be sent home on a monitoring device because he is not a threat to society, nor is he a flight risk. They don't have enough money to afford the damn lawyer. My words. Then I got the call that this was done. We did it. They heard us. This family is going to be released. Now, Ari Williams was already down at the court. There was nothing to do. This is my problem. Once the word gotten out, the halls talk. People were talking. I already got wind and word that there was an emergency hearing going on. We knew that there was an emergency hearing going on. Fact number 3, on my page, I put on there, Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you, because even I was shocked. I ain't never seen results be happening or gotten that fast. They did not want the African-American community to rise up because y'all also did an amazing thing by continuously sharing that video, and it was everywhere. That thing was going from state to national, from national to worldwide, and they saw Oh, we cannot ignore this and the optic alone. Kim Fox says Kim Fox's office made it clear she was not there, but she was at a graduation of some sort. Kim Fox said that the secondhand information. This part, Kim Fox, because I did not talk to Kim Fox, so I can't even take credit for that. We can't take credit for that. Kim Fox specifically said to some people, basically she hadn't seen it, she didn't know anything about it. She didn't see this thing, but she said when she looked at it, she would basically do the right thing by office. Went to her own office. And that woman, without standing before any judge, without standing before any advocate, without standing before any attorney, Kim Fox literally went to her office, reviewed it, and they made the decision on their own. Nobody forced them. I wasn't even guns blazing at the state's attorney's office. So I have a simple question to all these people who think that I'm trying to come at a black woman. What did Ari do? I don't want to know the facts. I'm not saying she didn't do nothing because I don't know. But I'm telling you all the stuff that I do know. She was never on any Zoom. She was never on any call. She did show up at the courthouse. She did not get retained as an attorney at that time. But this is what I do know. The moment that those charges was being dismissed, and we all knew that, I didn't even post what I had on my thing. I didn't say anything. Ari Williams decided to post that damn picture of her and that child. Ran over there, got them while they were in jail. I couldn't get to them while they were in jail, and this is where it breaks my heart. She says, I can assure y'all of this one thing, and I quote. And I quote. I got to answer this. Yes? Okay. On my page. I understood. I will be, when I see it come on my page, I will bring them on. But let me get this out. I just got a call. Somebody's coming on this thing. This is my problem. When Ari Williams, then she posted that picture up there, everybody started hailing her. Ari Williams did it. This fearless woman stayed up all night. No, she went up in there in the middle of the night. When they didn't have the money to retain her, she went home. She had that picture in her phone. Now, while this is what I'm mad about, and this is why y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. Before I knew anything about this people was in jail for 6 days. 6 days. And y'all, people was dragging them. She did this and she did that and she did this and she did that. Nobody was really defending her. People didn't know if they were going to go up or down, in or out, back and forth. Nobody had gotten the facts. I asked them, did anybody else call y'all to get the facts of what y'all find as well when y'all put this up to the state's attorney? Nobody called us, Jedidiah. You're the first and the only one that called us. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure it out. What did Ari do? Now, let's go to the courts. Did she file an appearance? Did she stand before a judge? Did she challenge the $3 million bond? Did she challenge that the son had no bond? No. Did she go and make sure that the commissary had stuff on it so that they could eat? No. Did she go and stay there all night long so that they would know that they had somebody protecting them? Did she continuously visit them throughout the night knowing that she was a lawyer and she was the only one who could do it? No. She didn't do none of that. So what did she fearlessly do? So I was very upset and I was very insulted. I didn't know her and I don't give a damn how many people she stood up for. Somebody said that's not true. Well, somebody give me the facts. So this is what I know, that she went down there with that damn thing in her, with that, she didn't even call the state's attorney's office. Now I know that for a fact. I don't give a fuck. Now people want to protect Ari. There is a point to this. Now y'all want me to shut the fuck up. I'm not doing it. I'm already out here. And indeed, this is all the precursor. This is the facts, and you can't change facts, baby. Now, y'all come back and tell me, say that I ain't did half the stuff that I did, or that Cassandra didn't do what she did, or Camilla didn't do what she did. This is not about credit. This is not about clout. This is not about money. I didn't get no money from this. I didn't get no clout for this. Shut the fuck up and listen if you want to hear why I'm on here today. Real shit. Because guess what? I want to go eat me some damn barbecue, and I want to watch the white people pop the fireworks for their holiday. But I'm on here. So anyway, this is about glory. Okay, whatever. I'm not responding to you because you showed when that man said that I was on there with my LGBT man pregnant. You laughed at that. Helen, chill out. I'm not even responding to you. I still respect you, but not right now. Anyway, she's saying that now here comes the problem. Here comes my issue since we got through all of that. She said that she would sue the city and this family, basically knowing that Ari is popular. They definitely took the help. They were glad about the help. Now, Ari Williams gets on a private jet to go to BET to be honored as a black lawyer who got this done quickly and swiftly. Hey, Carlisha, I was waiting on you. You're late. But she goes to get on a private jet. Now, this is when I get assaulted. No. Pause. When everybody was praising her, my simple thing in looking at her would say, well, why wouldn't she acknowledge the other black women who did really do some things that made a difference in this case and that got this thing done swiftly. Why wouldn't she acknowledge them too? Why wouldn't all ships rise in the tide? I wasn't even worried about getting no thanks or no credit my damn self. I couldn't understand it. I said, wait a minute, that's a bad sign for me. I have a bad taste in my mouth for lawyers because of what I know about what's done in Chicago. Long story short, she didn't do it. I came on here and I said what I said. Then the next day I know this, y'all didn't know this. Those women showed up with them at that press conference that everybody saw when their family had been released. Ari did not allow them to be seen in that press conference. They set their asses in the hallway of that office, and I thought that that was so disrespectful. Next thing I thought was disrespectful, and I know this for a fact. Ari refused to allow the mother of Carlisha Hood, and she refused to allow the sister of Carlisha Hood, and she refused to allow the brother of Carlisha Hood to also come into that press conference. Crazy. The aunties and all, and they got signs. She got a whole big old support system, and they were all told that they could not come out there to be a part of that press conference. That press conference, we had heavily advised. It was supposed to be about talking about the experience and thanking the public and thanking the people who got the video released. Rahima is the one that got the video released that led to all of this. That's what that was about. But they forced it to be about a goddamn lawsuit. Now, this is why I'm upset. Because after that, y'all think this shit was over? No. Them people were getting death threats. People was coming after them, saying all manner of things about them. And guess who was still having to be around and deal with it? Us advocates who want clout and motherfucking money. So we stood and stuck around while they were getting death threats. Did y'all even know? Now, let me put some more facts on the table for y'all that want to talk shit for y'all friend Ari. Did you all know that the entire time that Carlisha Hood was in jail that she was never ever allowed to see or get medical attention? Did you all know that she never ever got examined for being punched in the face several times severely? No, you didn't know that. But guess what we had to do? We had to battle with the motherfucking hospital so that she can get into the examination room and not have to sit in a waiting room while her life was under threat and the people were stressed out because everybody in the public wanted her to keep telling the goddamn story. Did y'all know that Ari didn't do that? You know how I know she didn't do it? Because I did it. Now, that's the credit that you can give me. But then on top of that, let me ask y'all this question. Why would Ari Williams get on a private jet and fly to be honored in BET for something she didn't do, not acknowledge the other women who helped her do it, and then send this mother to fucking Aldi's to get groceries? They're supposed to be locked away in an undisclosed location. Your law firm sends them a Uber to go to Aldi's to get food while you're sitting on a private jet on your way to BET to be honored for something that you did not do. These are the kinds of things that's going on in the background that y'all didn't see, that y'all didn't know. And for me to make light of the situation, I said, Carlisha, I want you to give me some fruit cocktails because they be busting. Carlisha bought me a whole damn thing of fruit cocktails from fucking Aldi's. I couldn't believe it. And I said, this is the kind of stuff that we're not supposed to talk about. Your life is in danger. You don't got no business in no grocery store. People are literally threatening you, looking for you. You don't have you're not supposed to be in no grocery store, no protection, no nothing. I said, we're not going to have you go to the hospital like that. So we made sure she went in the hospital and went straight back in. No, now you look at, but am I lying, Kamisha? Tell me I'm lying. Y'all want to make this about, you know what? Forget this. I can't argue with the comments because I got to finish this. The lawsuit was not a good idea. Everybody said that the lawsuit was not a good idea. I heard Carlisha Hood say it out of her mouth that she was uncomfortable and did not want to pursue a lawsuit right now. She was made to move forward and to trust the popularity fact number. Here go the next fact. Here go the next fact. Here go the next fact. They made her file the lawsuit. So what the hell y'all think happens when you file a lawsuit against the city? Do you think that those mafia-tied white attorneys going to roll over and just let you do it? Hell no. So do you all have an idea what this family has had to go through since that lawsuit was filed and that lady left? That lady that took all the credit and has been celebrated, all y'all trying to tell me don't be mad at, don't come at, she a black woman and protect. Do you all have any idea what we have had to deal with over these last few days while everybody else talk about going and enjoying some goddamn barbecue? I had to remove myself. Do you know who they gave her a whole fucking hotel for a couple days. And then guess what? That woman and that child had to figure it out from there on their own. And it's okay. It's not an attorney's responsibility to pay for everything. I get it. But why are you taking all the credit as this fearless fighter? Where are you? Because I know we here. I know what we're doing. It's still not even my issue. So let me talk about why this is a problem. This family has now had to deal with some unrighteous bullshit because of this dumb, immature, amateur ass lawsuit that has put them in further peril. And it's not cool. And so this is why we're here today. This family then made a decision. And I know it for a fact. They asked Ari Williams, and they wasn't even trying to do this publicly. Can you please do us a favor? Can you please take our child off of your page? Can you please remove the lawsuit? And can you please tell everybody that helped us get to where we are, thank you. This is what Ari Williams did. She stopped responding to their phone call, told them that she'll meet with them when she get back, and then had her assistant and Brandon both told the family, okay, we'll take it down. Why the fuck is that stuff still on their page? And why has since they've been asked to take it down has more than been added? Did you hear what I just said? I don't have to tell y'all the business. But because of the lawsuit, they didn't have to deal with way more stuff than they would have ever had to deal with. Because now the city is going to defend itself. That means they're going to dig in, look at, fuck with, pull out every stop. This woman has worked her entire career for something. You didn't put it in danger. And if y'all think that I'm wrong, I'm going to tell y'all my interest is that child and the Hood family. I don't care about all the people that's mad at me. All she had to do was remove that damn thing off her page. Nobody wasn't going to say nothing. Nobody was going to come at her. Nobody was going to attack her. Nobody was going to say anything publicly. She was just simply asked almost a goddamn week, 4 or 5 days ago, please just take it off your page. Please move the lawsuit. And please just thank everybody who did something. That's it. But Ari, in her arrogance and in her protection, she wouldn't do it. She stopped answering the woman's phone calls and told her she'll see her when she get back to meet with her. It's not cool. She sent them people to fucking grocery store and all these, literally the next day, while they're getting all these death threats. And who y'all think is trying to figure out a way to keep them safe? Why y'all mad at me? I'm not allowing myself or the people doing work to suffer at the hand of an injustice because somebody y'all done protected her and she done so much work that now she can't be touched and she can't do nothing incorrectly or wrong. Fuck that, fuck y'all, fuck it. No.